G'day folks, my name's Simon. I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. Today I'm setting out on the Rise of the Phoenix tour, and I'll talk to you soon. They thought they were going to beat me. G'day folks, welcome back. My name's Simon. I'd like to welcome you to my channel. If this is your first time here, this channel is all about moto vlogging, anything to do with motorcycles really, moto camping, and just exploring and getting out and, as Amanda Zito says, doing the thing. So this is the very first episode of the Rise of the Phoenix adventure that I'm going on. And look at that, it's fogged up again. Look at that, awesome. Good on you GoPro, make an awesome camera there. The others don't do it. Anyway, so I am leaving 5 days late, and I'm also leaving quite late in the afternoon. So I'm going to shoot down the motorway for the first 300 odd kilometres of the journey. And I'm going to spend the night in the Nabiac hotel, which is actually really quite convenient because in the morning I really wouldn't mind going to the Nabiac National Motorcycle Museum. So we'll see if we can do that in the morning. Not sure if they're open on a Saturday or not, but hey, if they are, we'll go. So of course the first episode realistically is going to be covering this afternoon and tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure you don't want to see lots and lots and lots of motorway driving. I just hope it doesn't rain on me. Oh, you can see how low it is. And here we go, coming up to the big banana. People posing for their photographs and stuff in front of it. So okay, here's a question for my overseas viewers. In your country, do motorcyclists nod at each other or wave at each other? Because we get a lot of that here. Most motorcyclists will nod at you. Yeah, just a simple nod. Or they'll wave.
after a long day, I finally got down to the place where I was staying overnight and thought I'd give you a bit of a look around. Because hey, why not? Trendy bathroom colours. It's a nice enough little hotel room though. And hey, it's $60. I'll see you on the road tomorrow. Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to day 2 of the Rise of the Phoenix tour. So it's hot and sunny outside, and I've decided I'm only wearing jeans, not my dry rider motorcycle pants, because they're too hot, but I'll get into that later on. Anyway, motorcycle is all packed up and ready to hit the road. This big bastard is just loaded up, isn't it? When I come to doing this internationally, I'm really going to have to work out exactly what's necessary and what's not. But hey, we'll sort that out later. Anyway, let's get on the road. Aha, museum. Well folks, we're now at the National Motorcycle Museum. I've got to go and see what the deal is in here. We paid our entry fee and we're going to go for a bit of a wander around and see what we can find. So apparently the National Motorcycle Museum originally started off as a motorcycle shop, and it started off in Canberra, and the owner eventually moved up to Nabiac, and this is what became of it. Over 1,000 motorcycles here. '68 Lambretta. Never even heard of them. I thought it was a Vespa at first. There's the Vespas. Be nice to think that you could be famous enough one day that your bike might end up in a place like this. So folks, it costs $15 to enter here. It is privately owned. But I'll tell you what, I mean, just to come in here and see things like this CB 1100 here. And this one here, Fireblade. Ducati. Look at the size of the front tyre on it. That's really wide. How cool is this place, right? Like, I mean, look at all these bikes everywhere. It's so cool. It's an old army bike here too. Not sure what it is. Anybody know what it is? If you do, leave me a comment. There's no sign on this one. Old school BMW. Looks like an old police bike. Last registered until October 1982. BMW R60. Released in 1955. 594cc. It developed 28 horsepower. Wow. Oh, now this. My first ever street bike was one of these. This is the Honda NSR 150 SP, 2-stroke, single cylinder, water cooled. And I had one of those when I lived in Laos, in Southeast Asia. And they are a kick-ass bike. They go incredibly fast. $48,000 kilometers on it. Can you imagine a guy my size on this bike? Well, I wasn't always this size. In fact, I was a skinny little twink, but there you go. But I absolutely loved my NSR. Like so much. It was my pride and joy. I rode it everywhere. It was an awesome bike. I don't know what its top speed was. I stopped accelerating at about 160 kilometers an hour when it tried to peel my helmet off my face. Absolutely kick-ass bike. So good to see one here. Oh wow, what's this? Harley Davidson Fat Boy. 2007 model. It has literally been through hell. That's the bike before the fire. The town of Marysville, once considered God's own garden, has become a wasteland of ash and death, with bodies lying in the street and just 5 buildings left standing. Well, the one thing I can say about this Harley Davidson, having been through bushfires, is that it actually turned out a lot better than my CB500X did. I'll show a picture of that about now. But wow. I still can't believe there's a Honda NSR 150 SP up there. Still can't believe that. That's quite pretty. Oh, it's got footprints all over the bike. Tex and Bundy. The Corgi lightweight motorcycle. (1942 to 48). Originally made for the British Air Force during the Second World War. These folding scooters had a 98cc Sprite 2-stroke engine. Royal Enfield, 1964, 250cc. Royal Enfield 700 Meteor, 1952. Truly some beautiful old bikes here. Love the horn. Certainly let people know you're coming. Where are the handlebars? Low, neutral, second and high speed. It's barely more than a bicycle, isn't it? Again, massive big klaxon horn. It's funny. Texaco in Australia became Caltex, and now due to some sort of an argument with Caltex in the United States, we're becoming Texaco again. Same company. I think Golden Fleece became Shell. Wow. New South Wales Police Force. Sergeant Gary Porter. No relation. Look at this cute little thing. It's a Fiat. Looks like an international truck on the front. '13 Model T Ford, known as the Tin Lizzie, changed the way Americans lived, worked and travelled. Over 16.5 million of them were sold over the years. Henry Ford started producing cars on an assembly line, which lowered the cost of the car to where a working class man could afford one. Oh, the Horseless Carriage. Built just like a carriage, just without horses. And there's more. Can you imagine travelling around in one? And this spawned those, which spawned the modern automobile. Pretty good going, really, for something that people said wouldn't last. They even smell like old cars. It's not that new car smell, it's that old car smell. How do they do that? The amount of legroom in the back there, these little doors. It's got wooden spokes on the wheels. And it says Pontiac on there. Six-cylinder with the tiniest distributor cap. So that you could see the temperature of the water in the radiator, and you could see that while you're driving. An MG midget. How cute is this thing? And this one that I haven't showed you just yet is the 1965 Trojan 200. bubble car. How cool is it? However, I did hear from my father many years ago there was a problem with these because the only way in and out was through this door on the front, and apparently they didn't have reverse gear. So if you drove into anywhere too far, you couldn't get out and you couldn't reverse. So you had to ask for help to get out. So that one's right-hand drive. Well, this one's a BMW. And this one's left-hand drive. It's got little bumper bars so that you can't run straight up to something. So guys, this place is absolutely amazing. If you happen to be in the neighbourhood and you're into motorbikes or some seriously old cars, do call in. $15 a person for this. Like, so many things to look at. Doesn't matter what sort of bike you're into. They all seem to be here. I could probably spend days wandering around and looking at every single bike and wanting to pull each one out and have a look at it. But I don't have days to spare for that. And I'm not sure how they'd react to me wanting to pull everything out. But yeah, definitely worthwhile having a look at. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed a bit of a look around the National Motorcycle Museum in Nabiac, New South Wales, Australia. Pretty cool place. Pop in and have a look if you're nearby.